Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. It's Wednesday, and that means time for Dynamite.
Dynamite!
AEW Dynamite, and we also got NXT. Is it WWE NXT?
Sure.
Whatever you call it.
WWE NXT
We'll also
works.
be watching that on the side. I know it's going to start out with Karrion Kross.
Carrying, yeah.
So that should be pretty good. How are you guys doing at home? Did you have a good week so far? It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
We got a pay-per-view coming up Saturday.
We do.
Double or Nothing.
Which is AEW.
AEW, Double Nothing. Woo woo. Can't speak. Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. Double
And this
or
is
Nothing.
the Going Home show. And we got a stacked card. We got MJF versus Marco Stunt. We got Ray Phoenix versus Orange Cassidy.
Wow.
Tag team match, Nyla Rose, Barrett Baker versus Sheeta and Chris Statlander. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. 10 versus John Moxley, as he's part of the Dark Order if you don't know who 10 is. Iron Anderson, Jake Roberts face off. Lots of excitement tonight. There's the Inner Circle. But look at over on NXT.
Shut your ass. What's his name?
I don't know where you're at, so can't help you.
Oh, Chris Jericho talking to the guy who's talking.
Oh, just an interviewer? Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? Smack him in the face.
Right.
You nincompoop. Haven't heard of that. Poop. Haven't heard nincompoop forever.
Nincompoop. It's like
Scarlett's
an old
just
person.
freaking out. Is she screaming to the music, maybe? Maybe she's lip singing again.
Probably. I have no idea. Anyways,
I wanted to see how NXT was going to start.
they started with Chris Jericho and his people yakking away at things. So it looks like we got some people in the chat already.
Good
Looks
deal.
like
Glad
we
people are up in
have
here hanging out
Aaron
with us.
in the chat. Hey, Aaron. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. We've got Mason. Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason. Good to see you in here, boss.
We've got Maria.
Maria.
We've got Kino Norris. That's a new person.
Hey,
Hello,
boss.
Kino
Good
Norris.
to see you. Thanks for joining us. Which one are you watching, NXT or AEW?
Stick around. Hang out with us. We've got Larry in the chat tonight. Hey, Larry. Nice to see you,
Good
bud.
to see Larry in here.
We've
How's
got
your D&G going?
D&D. Yeah.
D&D? Oh, it's not Dungeons and Dragons.
It's D&D.
Oh.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, G. Dragons. I guess.
Dragons. You're funny. That's hilarious. Anyways, we got Javier in the chat. Hey, Javier. Nice to see you in the chat tonight. Let's see who else. We've got Walter. Hey, Walter. Talking about Shad in there. Yeah, they found his body finally. So
Yeah.
he has passed away. So,
He is not on Gilligan's Island.
yep, as Walter said, Shad was pulled in the ocean. Lifeguards saved his son. Then the next day, 1:30 a.m., his body found washed up on the beach. Yep, it did. That's sad. We've got Harry Hink in the chat. Hey, Harry.
How you doing, boss?
Nice to see you. Let's see.
Full card on AEW tonight. Killian Cross is going to tap this dude out. It's
Right.
over. Karrion Kross. It's over. NXT's first match is already over. Scarlett's on her hands and knees screaming.
Right.
Can't
We've got
complain about that.
Glenn Hunt in the
Hey, Glenn.
chat. Hey, Glenn said Shad died years old, 39 today early. Yes.
That's
Yes,
too bad.
they found his body. He wasn't very old and basically died saving his kid. So, guess he
Or
went out
swimming
as a
with his
hero.
kid, yeah.
Whichever way you want to look at it. We've got Ayla in the chat. Hey, Ayla. Nice
Hey,
to see you. We also have Matthew Meditz. Hello,
Hey, Matthew.
Matthew.
Good to see you in here.
Yes, Ayla says, exciting news for me anyway. Haha, I found cake flour finally. Well, good deal, hon. I'm glad you found some cake flour. Didn't go online to see if there was any way that you could cheat and make regular
There he
flour into
comes.
cake flour, huh?
Brody Lee with the belt.
He's holding on to somebody else's belt. That's not even his belt.
No, it's John's.
He's just walking around stealing people's shit. It's not very nice.
First match of the night's going to be John Moxley.
Versus 10.
10. No, not Sean Spears. Just 10.
Just 10. His name is 10. And the reason his name is 10 is because he has 10 slashes on his chest. Weird. But okay.
He's not 9 or 11.
Right. Harry says he's doing pretty good.
Look over on NXT. They're building it up. There's Ciampa.
Ooh.
He's going to look like a little teeny kid next to Cross. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
He's a good foot taller than him.
That's funny. So he's going to address the audience or address us at home. That's nice of him. Right.
He's trying to control the mic. He's listening to Brody Lee.
That's all right, Javier. Life happens. People get grounded. You know.
Hopefully you're not getting grounded listening to us.
He said he had to. He couldn't watch the stream because he's been grounded.
This Saturday we got an AEW pay-per-view.
Yes.
So make sure you're not grounded Saturday.
Yeah. Larry says hi to us. Walter says hey. Let's see.
Hey.
Let's see. Mason says, when a vaccine for COVID comes out, I'm not going to get it, and you guys shouldn't get it too. Trust me.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Oh.
It says, some members of the royal family got lost at sea also a few weeks ago. Did they ever find them? Let's see. Larry says, Travis, D&D has been put on hold because we lost all players except me.
That would put it on hold quick.
What?
How do you lose everybody?
What do you mean lost all your players? Like people didn't have time? Like people had to go back to work and stuff, or what?
Fathom without fathom.
Fathom without fathom. Fathomless. Javier says, I got two I think I will be on. Okay.
Nice.
Do you think you have to go, or you think you'll be able to watch us?
Saturday.
Aaron says, one, I'm writing my first rap, which is a diss track. I will be wrestling on June 1st. Yeah, cool, Aaron. Good job, bud. It says, you can cheat and make your own, but I didn't want to risk it, so Jordan's dad ordered a 50-pound bag of it. Well, that's, I guess, the best way to do it. If you really want a whole bunch of cake flour, you can only use it for cakes. Well, I guess you could maybe use it for other stuff, but it seems weird. Matthew says, I basically got swatted last night.
Somebody got swatted?
Matthew says, I basically got swatted last night. My neighbors accused me of threatening them, and 3 cops unarmed with a rifle knocked on my door in like 2 weeks, like they're going on a camping vacation and leaving. Michigan's flooded by 2 collapsed dams. Well, maybe that's the governor's fault. I think it's her fault.
2 collapsed dams, huh? Is there a lot of rain this year? A lot of melt.
Oh, everyone quit except him and the DM. Oh, that sucks, Larry. Everybody was like, oh, it's just too much. I can't handle it.
Did they have a reason to quit? Were they mad at one of you guys? And they're like, we're taking our dice and going home.
Javier says, I will watch Saturday, but I have to go. Okay, bud.
All
well,
right,
have a
boss.
good night. We'll see you
See ya
Saturday. And we'll
Friday.
be here Friday, too, for
8 p.m.
SmackDown. So
SmackDown.
if you can be around, buddy.
Charlotte going to be wrestling Bayley.
Wow. Right.
Champion versus champion. Here comes John Moxley. He's walking in all the way from the parking lot. He's like, I don't like to be early. I know I have a match, but... Walking through the crowd.
He looks like he works at a butcher shop, so bulk orders only. So whatever, I'll take it for $15. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying, no. I'm just saying that's crazy. That's a lot of freaking cake flour. You're going to have to make a whole bunch of cakes, bitch. Stop making those cakes.
Has he been ordering a lot of meat, like beef and pig? What's that called?
Pork. It's started.
I was going to ask them because I know the other place is.
John Moxley did not let him have
Going
a chance.
right towards it. I mean, what's 10? Is 10 even going to stand a chance?
I have no idea. Can he even wrestle?
He went for
He's like, here's my leg. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did they put me out here?
Belly to belly release suplex over his hand. It's like a capture suplex.
I'm going to leave. He's got a knee brace on and shit. It's like, holy crap.
He's like, Brody, quit throwing me to the dogs.
What in the good
Look
Lord?
at that. Just brutality.
We've got Kato White in the chat. Hey,
Kato.
Kato. Nice to see you. Says, do you think DIY will go to the main roster? And I'm back.
I'm back. I would assume at some point. But I don't know when.
As Ayla says, kinda, but meat is insanely expensive right now.
Yeah, well, it's going to go up a lot, so that's why
Yeah.
I was asking, because I was going to buy a whole bunch.
Stupid. Larry said, yes, they were upset about how the DM was changing rules and not being fair to everyone. Can't ever be fair to everyone. Always going to be somebody who's not happy with the rules. Travis dealt with that in fantasy stuff all the time.
Always dealing with it.
So stupid. They're rules and just go by the rules. Stop changing the rules. Just leave the rules. Or really play the game and have fun. And Ayla's like, did you want meat, Travis?
Lots of meat.
Yeah.
I want like
meat.
an entire cow.
We don't have the room for an entire cow. We're going to have to start eating some of the meat we have in our freezer.
Do we have meat in our freezer? Just chicken, huh?
We have chicken and there's some beef and pork in there.
Look at 10 getting physical. I didn't even think he was going to be in this.
Oh. Aaron, he usually doesn't check any of his stuff until after the show. So you can go ahead and send it to him, but he'll check it later.
What is that?
He wants to send you a message on your Instagram, your regular Instagram.
He's literally never done that. You guys say that every single show.
I don't say it. Aaron says it. I'm just repeating what he says.
It's never there.
Yeah.
And I very rarely get on Instagram anymore.
Right. Aaron,
Hoo-ah.
calm down right now. I mean it. Stop.
Pump the brakes, son. There's a chop. Woo!
Ayla says,
That
text me
spine
what you're
buster.
thinking and I'll tell Jordan to order it. We'll have to sit down and decide what you want, I guess. And how much you want.
I think a half a cow's 200 pounds. And a full cow's 440 or something. So 220 or 440.
So you want like a half a beef?
I don't know.
Oh.
I have
We've
to
got
look into it
Richard
a little
Charlton
bit.
in
Hey,
the chat.
Richard.
Hey, Richard. Nice to see you tonight, bud.
Charlton.
Everything's
Heston.
just starting, so we don't have to catch you up on anything.
Nothing.
The
Except for
wrestling match
Karrion
that's
Kross.
happening right now.
Karrion Kross beat somebody, a nobody, and then Ciampa came down. They kind of faced off a little
Oh, yeah. Well, the
That's
match
over
that's
on
happening
NXT.
right now is John Moxley versus 10 of the Dark Order. Yeah.
bit. And 10's doing a lot better than I thought. Oh, pile driver.
Yeah. Walter's hoping John gets the win.
Oh, he's going to get the win.
Angelito's in the chat. Hey, Angelito.
Angelito.
Nice to see you around. Haven't seen you for a little bit. How's everything going? Saying sup, morning wrestling gab
Sup.
fans.
Sup.
Woo! Sup. Sup. Kato says, here's a scenario. Seth Rollins he'll be face. He will be good and bad with a mixed personality.
Do both. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Bam.
Right?
Paradigm shift. It looks like John Moxley's got this one in the bag.
I'm pretty
1,
sure.
2, and 3.
Ooh, 10's really broken.
Woo.
Yeah,
Now
like
are they
he
going to
wasn't
jack
gonna
him
win
though?
against 10.
Because the pay-per-view is Saturday, so they got to kick his ass now if they're going to do it. Get him all beat up before the
the
big match.
Right? Would they do it now though? I mean, that gives him too many days to recover.
Well,
Just kidding.
I'm just saying, he's supposed to be the champion, but he doesn't have the belt, so does it count? Mm-hmm. He grabbing a chair. Looks like some shit's about to... Oh, he hit him with it.
Ouch. He just threw it in there and hit him in the shoulder. Owies.
Threw the chair over the top rope and hit the dude.
Right.
He's going to make an example out of him. Maybe a concerto. He did bring in 2 chairs. Oh, he's going to break his arm. He took the R pad off and everything. Yep, he's going to break it.
Right. He's going to try to break his arm.
10's going to be a
That's
tripod.
not right at all. doesn't know the strategy.
Here we go. Oh, it's going to be brutal.
He says the mark of the beast is the dollar bill. We make transactions with our right hands, and it only works because it is faith-based, aka our forehead. Okay, then.
What? Oh, he's giving him ultimatum.
Oh, 16 is garbage. Oh my God, Aaron. Seriously?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds to come out and fix this mistake, and I'm going to break this guy's arm.
Oh.
Don't you mean and? or?
Or, and, but. What did he say?
He said it right, but
he
should have said it. And I'm going to break his arm.
Like, you better come out or. No, you're going to come out and I'm going to break his motherfucking arm. That's what's going to happen.
And we're going to burn the house down. Don't you mean or? No.
Larry says, I haven't been keeping up with AEW in over a month, so I don't know what's going on.
It's a go-home show to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Brody Lee stole Jon Moxley's title, but Jon Moxley's still the champion.
Yeah. They beat him up and stole his belt. You made it personal.
They don't care about the guy's arm. See?
Mason, you're right, but take the wrapper off part. Just say is trash, and then you have it correct.
There he goes. He's just leaving. He's sacrificing Ten's arm.
Ouch. He doesn't care about his little order of people. Why would he? I don't know if he's a pedo, Matthew, but he's a snitch. Like, he snitched on a gang because he was part of a gang. And so he went to prison for some shit. And he should still be there technically. But, you know, with all this shit going on, they let him out. And he's just garbage. I really, really want the gangs to find him because snitches should get stitches.
You're so weird.
And he should get more than stitches. He should get a body bag.
And she breaks the internet.
Yeah, poor guy lost his poor arm. He's never going to be able to use it ever again. It's terrible. Awful.
There it is, Hurricane Rana. I'm watching NXT, sorry. It's 205 title match.
Oh, yeah, Matthew's letting Larry know that Vanguard 1 died. Yeah, they beat the crap out of Vanguard 1. Poor Hardy. He was not happy about that either. Rawr.
It was a very sad time. Vanguard 1's been there for years.
It's just terrible.
Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone. It's a Hall of Fame team right there. Excalibur's doing his job too. I think the two older guys are like, yeah, give it to the kid.
Matthew wants to know, isn't MJF versus Stunt tonight?
It is.
Yes.
It's happening tonight. I don't know exactly when that one's happening.
Aaron's all like, he also has cool tats. I want to get some. Ayla's like, Aaron, tattoo your whole face. Yeah, until you don't have a face anymore. Like, who does garbage? Like, it's so stupid. Kato says, do you think since WWE released half of their roster, do you think that they will get new WWE superstars from Impact, AEW, or any promotion?
Yes.
I mean, they probably will.
They will. They're just waiting for things to blow over. Anybody that wanted out could leave. Mm-hmm. You know, and so they made it clear. So some people wanted out, so they left. Other ones were just released because they didn't have room. Right. But once things pick back up and they start getting fans and their economy goes back up, along with the United States economy goes back up, they'll definitely be re-signing some of those guys and signing some new talent. A lot of those guys are going to realize that they're not going to get big paychecks anywhere else.
Yeah, they're not. They really aren't.
And they're going to go, oh, well, we thought there was money out there, and there's not.
Not as much money
New
as
Japan's
they think.
not wrestling right now.
No. And AEW might be wrestling, but, you know, they only get paid if they wrestle.
They're not going to be bringing in new talent.
No, and there's no way they would.
They might bring in one or two.
They've had some debuts during this time, like a couple of them, like a dude and Was it two guys? Or was it a guy and some girl? I can't remember.
There's been a few. I mean, the girls keep coming. Like, it seems like we have a new girl every week on AEW, but...
Oh, I haven't really noticed any real new ladies out there. I just knew that they had a couple guys that did some debuts and stuff. Larry says, how have you guys been doing, Travis and Dalethea?
Doing great.
Fan-damn-tastic, Larry. Thanks for asking. How are you and yours? How's your mom doing? Everybody safe over on that side of the United States?
Everybody being good.
Mm-hmm.
We got commercials on both sides right now, NXT and AEW.
How does that not surprise me? Matthew says Stunt is going home in a body bag. He might.
Yeah, they're burying him week after week after week at this point.
They just beat him up, like, to no end. That's funny.
Yeah, here comes MJF now, so that match is next. MJF. What'd they call him on Monday? The Miz of AEW?
Yeah.
Matthew's gonna stab somebody in the throat.
Mason said that nobody was like MJF, and that the only one that maybe in WWE that was kind of maybe like it was The Miz. Because Matthew's a huge MJF fan. And Aaron hates him and thinks scarves are for women, which is hilarious because I don't think women wore scarves. I think guys wore them first. But, hey, whatever, dude.
I don't know how the scarf thing works in America.
I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty
in
sure
Europe,
anybody can wear a scarf.
I mean, Charles Dickens wore a scarf.
Walter's going for Stunt for the win. He's hoping. Walter's putting out that hope out there. Right. I take it Walter is not an MJF fan.
He's throwing out some good vibes. He's like,
Larry said, yes, everyone here is doing great. Got to swim in the pool today. Sweet. There you go. Getting some exercise. Get that exercise. Woo!
Swimming's good.
It is good for you. Takes all the weight off your bones.
I took an ice bath today. It's my first one for a while.
I know. When I got here back from doing some stuff at the office, I was like, did you go out there and play in the cold water?
I was sick for 2 weeks. I didn't want to break down my immune system too much.
Right.
So, and I finally felt good enough to do it again.
Right. Matthew says, The Miz wishes he was MJF. The only one in a WWE like MJF is no one. Glenn says, Shelby County plans schools start back August 1st and end last day July next year. Good. Everybody should get back to going to school and shit.
They're going full time, it sounds like.
Fucking do it.
That's a full year.
They're like, we got to make up for your stupid shit of not being in school for 3 months. Mr. Fun Size is his nickname.
The Fun Size.
Mr. Fun Sized. Marco Stunt.
Man, this poor kid. At least in this one, he's not completely outmatched. Some of those matches he's had lately have been against giants. Unless Wardlow gets a hold of him.
Oh, jeez. We got a fight in the chat about MJF and Miz.
The Miz.
Yeah. Aaron's like, no one likes MJF because he's a PG supporter and he has a crappy moveset and is always a whiny bitch. And Matthew said, you're a joke. And Aaron said, the Miz is better than MJF. At least Miz has more charisma. Aaron, charisma is spelled with a CH, just so you know.
He spelled with a K.
No, he spelled it with car.
Charisma.
Carsima.
Oh, cancer.
Mm-hmm. Matthew says, I need to take out my anger at the stabbing range. What would you be stabbing? Pig carcasses? Just out of curiosity.
Look at the size difference even here. I bet MJF is not used to looking down at people. He's not a very big dude
Whatever.
himself.
He is used to looking down on people all the time.
Down physically.
Like, what are you talking about?
MJF showing off. Maybe I should get an MJF scarf. Because he wears the same one all the time. He got it from his grandpa or something.
Well, Aaron, don't be playing in the lava. Don't you know it kills you in Minecraft? Hello. Duh. Kiddo says, do you think WWE will get Jay White?
I have no idea. Like I said, it's all going to just depend on contracts and where they want to go. That's all I have on that one right now, because they are literally getting rid of people left and right.
Right.
So if he wants to come for the minimum, yes. Because that seems about what they're doing with people right now, is lowballing everybody.
Well, they're going to have to. They're going to have to save some money somewhere, so it's just how it's going to be.
I mean, did they lose a whole bunch of members on their subscriptions?
I have no idea.
That's the only thing I can think of. What is that? What is?
Well, if he would stop talking about selling shit to other places, he probably wouldn't lose people. But he keeps talking about selling shit, and it's like, dude, you gotta stop. And what's going on? You should be standing by your brand. You should be standing by what you've made, not running away, going, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Want to talk about a whiny bitch? That's the whiny bitch. Yes. I'm talking about him and the crap he's pulling about trying to sell crap at this moment. It's like, dude,
the pay-per-views?
The pay-per-views, the WWE stuff, like anything. Like him talking about selling everything. It's like ridiculous. It's like you don't do that at a time like this. You just don't.
Those could just be rumors too. I mean, obviously the selling the major pay-per-views might work out for them, but they would have to keep some on the network or people would leave it.
Right.
And they spent way too much time and effort to put their network together. They could always raise the price.
True.
I mean, that's what I would do. Just raise the price a little bit. It works for the ESPN Plus, for the UFC stuff. Now, granted, there's other stuff on ESPN Plus. Like, you can watch soccer. There's boxing on there sometimes and other sports. But.
Walter says, MJF, don't hurt stunt too badly.
Decapitation clothesline.
Matthew's over there hoping he gets broken arms.
Poor stunt.
Jeez, guys. And let's see. Larry says, if I was stunt, I would gain about 125 pounds on workout. But he can't gain in height, Larry. Right. That's his problem.
You can't teach height.
You can't.
Look at Wardlow.
You can't teach that.
What's Wardlow going to do to him?
He's just
Let
choking
him go, Wardlow, you asshole. Okay, there he goes. Oh, he was choking him?
Yeah, he was holding him down, choking him on that bottom rope.
He's like, let me give you a hand with your hair. Look at that. He gets thrown by his hair.
Right.
Look at that. Just posing and doing a pose down. Arnold Schwarzenegger in the middle of the ring.
Walter's like, Sting, I like the former wrestler.
Sting?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Sting.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to show up over here either. I keep hearing rumors that he's going to show up.
They're supposed to have some special guest on their pay-per-view on Saturday. Didn't you say that?
Are you talking about Mike Tyson?
No. I thought there was a WWE star. Oh, no, it was Aaron that was telling me that. He was showing me stuff about that on Instagram. I was like, oh, yeah.
Look at that. Hurricane Rana. There it is. Stunt has a little bit of offense going. The tide's changed.
Wee.
Under stunt. Drop kick.
MJF's in trouble. Oh, got him again.
You can get the big man down.
Get him fall. Oh, you kind of missed him that time.
Sidestepped him.
Ooh, bummer.
This is going to be it. Nope. Stunt back on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Moves out of the way. Shit's getting exciting. Nip up, kind of. Oh. Big old knee to the face. Or tiny little knee to the face, whatever you want to call it. Look like we got Cynthia Garrett on there.
Yeah, she's over on NXT against Mia Yim.
Mia Yim, the worst
Santana
performer
Garrett
in the history of wrestling. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, comes down with a double axe handle. Might have broke his hands. Oh, and then he cross body checks, whatever you call it, body checks the stairs.
Matthew's like, have you gone and seen the trailer for the new Mortal Kombat? Have not yet. No.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Couldn't say that I have.
I haven't seen a movie trailer in forever. Look at that. That's got to be enough.
Matthew's
Big forearm.
like, break his arm. Break it.
Not going to break the little man's arm.
It's terrible.
But might have broke his collarbone. There it is. Is he going to break it?
Oh, don't break his arm. He's the ref's like, let go of him. And
MJF.
MJF won, of course. No broken bones or arms. Maybe a broken pride, but no broken arms. You know, you would think that he would think it was beneath him to wrestle Marco Stunt, considering
they're doing
his
that,
attitude.
and he'll probably attack him afterwards because he's wrestling Jungle Boy at the pay-per-view.
Oh, that's right.
This is all just to be part of the feud. Marco Bubba.
Walter says, MJF won. Boo. That's funny.
Oh, shit. He's going to give him a gift. Woo! That's true.
Ooh, bummer. Nobody could love you but your mama.
Put his ring back on him. Maybe he'll give him a big right hand.
Right. And Matthew says shoulder breaker into a Fujiwara Amber and snap crackle pop.
Oh, big right hand with the ring on.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, here he go. There they come. Luchasaurus. Wardlow's still up there.
The ref's like, you get out of here.
That's what we want to see right there.
The Luchasaurus versus Wardlow.
Oh, absolutely.
Travis is like, yes. Yay.
Get my heart going.
Matthew says the Jungle Boy might beat MJF. Maybe.
We'll see about that one. Oh! They went right after his clothes, but he got his scarf back. It's safe. Everybody at home that was concerned about MJF's scarf.
Aaron, yeah, it's his son. Did you know that part?
Luke Perry's son.
Yes. Aaron's like,
90210.
did you guys know Jungle Boy is related to the actor? It's his son. It's his son. That's his boy. From his loins. Cody all ruining his
It's
truck.
Dylan's kid.
It's Dylan's kid. It's Dylan's kid. Larry says, well, I have heard that Saved by the Bell and Punky Brewster is coming back on TV. Sad.
Wow.
Why do they have to remake everything? And it's just going to be stupid, and it's going to be
They can't
PC
come up with
and,
new ideas, and so why not reboot old ones?
I mean, because they were great then, so they think that they can make them good, and it's like, you can't make it better. You're a dumb bitch. It's just stupid. Oh my gosh, so she's doing Tank Girl stuff, by the way.
Whatever.
That girl that you like. Whatever.
Shotzi Blackheart.
Blackheart, yeah. Schultzy, Slutzy, whatever her name is. Yeah. She's doing some Tank Girl things.
So from the early 2000s.
I think it was from the 90s.
Was it? It's
I'm
right after
pretty-
Waterboy came out.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's the 90s. I'm pretty sure that movie was from the 90s.
God, now I want to watch. Not that. Not Tank Girl, but I want to watch Waterboy now. Or
Not Waterboy.
but Waterman or whatever. Whatever I call it. Here comes Jake the Snake Roberts.
Is that the one where he's in the army?
Yeah. They're the Water Boys.
Yeah. I can't remember his
In the
name.
army now?
No.
No. Commercial time.
Oh, commercials.
They're just letting her drive her tank around. She gonna fire it?
Walter's like, Jake the Snake and Arn Anderson in the ring.
How exciting. A WWE star and a freaking NWA star / WCW star.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I guess
Gosh,
Iron was in WWE too, but
for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of that movie.
I thought I said it.
You did, I thought, at first. Walter says, how's NXT doing? They're just showing...
They're just showing a girl running over cars in a tank. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, literally, now she's parked on a couple cars.
I guess she's going to run over the competition.
Blackheart.
Is that what it's about?
She brings out a little tank sometimes to the ring.
Does she? Wasn't that what she just came down in? Was a little tank?
Heart, like one of those Hot Wheels for kids.
Like the big rigs or whatever they call them. Right.
Here comes Mia Yim.
Oh, Larry says most of the originals from Saved by the Bell will be back. Oh, so you're kind of like saying it's like a... Not like
they're going to be the teachers.
No, 210, but it's going to be an actual like continuation of their crap.
Right. It'll be them as adults.
The principal and all that stupid shit, and then they're going to have the kids. It's going to be
There'll be new kids.
It'll be stupid and it'll fall on its face, but hey, whatever.
It's because it'll be PC.
Exactly. It'll be freaking stupid.
It's going to be woke.
Yeah, Ayla, we're not talking about that show, and I can't remember what the hell show it is. The Pauly Shore one where he's in the army.
There she is! Santana Garrett. Wow. That's what she was champion of.
Wow.
Not.
Not wow.
I'm not saying wow.
Whatever. I think you're saying wow and saying wow. I think you're saying it on
Women
both
of
ends.
wrestling. She was their champion. The very first champion they ever had.
You're funny. Not like wow, but wow. Oh, it is in the army now. See, I guess she did say it. In the army now.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. In the army now. Larry says in the Punky Brewster reboot, Punky has grown up and has 3 kids.
And one of them's a punk. Does she have? Is it 3 kids from 3 different dads?
You have to make it real. Has to be like it should be, right?
Here comes Iron. Old Iron.
Mason, one of these days I feel like I'm not going to be back. Be back from where?
Who said that?
Mason.
Oh. Snap Suplex.
We've got Vladimir in the chat. Hey, Vladimir. Nice to see you.
Vlad.
Yeah, talking about Shad Gaspard, Crime Time. Yep.
Crime Time.
As Ayla says, hilarious. Biodome is good too.
Wasn't it you that said you hate that show?
I don't like that show.
I recorded. I need to watch it.
I don't really like that show.
I've seen it 1,000 times, but I want to watch it again.
That is one I don't really like.
Isn't that a bald one? It is a bald one.
It's probably the blonde-haired one.
It's the weird one. I don't know what his name is.
Oh.
Billy?
William?
Billy Baldwin?
Billy Baldwin? There's all kinds of them, so.
Oh, people are coming down to the ring.
Walter says, NWA Power has a new show. And Larry said, yes, Walter, I watched that show and it's stupid. Well, there you go.
The one on Tuesday or a new one?
I don't know. Tell us. The Tuesday one or a different one? Kato White says, do you think CM Punk will return?
No. I don't see it anytime soon, especially during this. So there again. Although it would be nice for Vince to somehow work something out with him to bring him back because the ratings are plummeting and maybe that might help with the ratings. It's going to help for a while. Even if they did like a 1-year contract.
Matthew's like, I love Pauly Shore. Watch out for the weasel, right? Oh, Mason says, like, not coming back on the channel ever.
Ah.
Okay.
Is it because of Aaron? Is that what he's talking about?
I guess. I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know what he was talking about when he brought it up?
I don't know why you brought it up. Maybe because of Aaron? Who knows? Matthew said Steven, I think.
Yeah, Steve Baldwin. That's his name.
There you go. He's going to rip his damn heart out.
He's a mean son of a bitch.
He's mean. He's a son of a bitch.
Two old guys teasing each other. You're looking thick.
Mason says, like, life is going to be crazy for me, and I kind of want to not have social media ever, including YouTube.
I understand that. When Keith Lee came down to help Mia.
Serious goosebumps now, Jake. His hand could pull up your string. That's funny. And Walter says it is on Tuesday. Matthew says NWA is kind of stale right now.
It's all stale right now. You just got to make the best of it. That's all you can do. Everybody's still trying.
As Matthew says, water guns filled with hot sauce.
Iron's telling his full stories here.
That's funny. Ooh, really?
The murder hawk.
Just like Lance Archer. Decorum.
You got their managers out there sitting down at a round table.
Right.
Tyson's coming out of retirement. That's not coming out of retirement, Iron.
He's not going to come out of retirement.
He's just going to be there to hand out a belt.
Right. We've got Brandon in the chat. Hey, Brandon. Says third day done, and Ayla told him to shut up.
Don't count your days. Because you're going to have thousands of those.
Mason says, the only social media app I would keep is Snapchat so I can talk to my friends. Sometimes it's good to take out all social media out of your life.
Or just be responsible with it.
True that. Give yourself...
spend 7 hours a week on YouTube.
Right?
That's 3 hours on Monday, 2 hours on Wednesday, and 2 hours... No, I'm just kidding. That bimbo brandy.
Right? The snake's out of the bag. What? I have to win this.
Iron Anderson and his long-ass funny promos. He tells good stories.
Right.
But they're long.
Long. Matthew says Arn versus Jake, right? Let's see. Walter's letting us know Mike Tyson's will be at the AEW pay-per-view Saturday. Yes, he will.
Should be exciting. I'm excited to see it.
Exciting. Kato White says, do you think WWE can bring WCW back scenario?
WWE?
Mm-hmm.
No. The closest they are getting is now when they don't have all their, what do you call those? Flashbacks, what do they call that? Recaps. They don't concentrate enough on the actual wrestling. They're more about the show. But I would like them to. That's what I like to see about AEW and NXT. It's a lot more about the wrestling. About the promo.
Oh, he wants him to be limber.
Up his ass.
Because he wants him to be, so he can do a spine buster on him. They're like, dude, keep the old people away from each other. He's like,
this is like a southern barbecue right here. Two brothers.
He's like, I want you to be limber so I can shove your head up your ass. That'll be nice. That's not very nice.
I've literally seen old men fight like this over just poker. Like somebody won and they just grabbed the chips wrong, and the old men just get up and just go at it for grabbing the chips wrong.
Oh, that's funny.
Poor old guys.
Right? Brandon says, how's everyone tonight? It's great. We're just watching some wrestling, waiting for, AEW and
AEW. Who's going to be the ninth man in that ladder match? Is it going to be a surprise? Is it going to be one of their signees? Is it going to be somebody like Rusev or something?
I don't know. It looks like an MJF over there kind of look in his silhouette, but I could be wrong.
MJF's not going to be in it. He has a match.
Oh, okay. Mason says, the last stream I'll be on here is the Monday Night Raw on June 1st. I'm serious, and I want to be done with social media.
We'll be here when you come back. We'll haunt your dreams. I did it with Facebook. You can do it with the other ones.
Walter's like, AEW is some funny stuff. Aaron says it's going to be Gulak. That's his prediction.
Gulak already, huh? He's still in negotiations with WWE.
Yeah, I highly doubt he's going to be anywhere near AEW.
Plus, he's got to wait 90 days.
Did he set a metal ladder on fire? Okay. Matthew says, I'm going to go on vacation and camp for a bit to clear my head from this shithole. I'm going to go camp near some beaches in Florida. I want to swim in the Gulf. You can take us with you.
That's the way to do it. Hey, I did watch your video on your camper build, by the way. I watched that whole thing. It was pretty good.
I watched most of it.
I never said that I had watched that, though.
Yeah, you didn't, you rude face.
Kind of a dick.
Dick. It's all right. Mason's like, if I ever come back, I would be 30. LMAO.
Mason, you probably don't understand what I'm about to say, but 90% of the people, maybe even higher in the world, try to control the outside of themselves so they feel better on the inside. And that's kind of what you're trying to do. If you can control the inside of yourself, you don't have to worry about what happens outside of you. It'll come to you one day.
Yep. It will.
Especially with your anxiety issues and stuff. It's the answer to the problem. But we all do it. We all try to do something on the outside of us to make the inside of us feel better.
True. Walter says EC3 will be in AEW.
EC3.
Maybe. I don't know.
I love EC3. And the WWE just literally did nothing with him.
Right? They're like, here you go. Bleh.
When he was in NXT, they used him a little bit. But when he got on the main roster, there was nothing.
Right. Matthew said that RV was legit.
Should have drove it around the country.
Right. Larry says the ninth man will be Zack Ryder. That's his guess.
Woo, woo, woo. That'd be cool. That's what I'm hoping, though, that they don't release it and it's a surprise.
I really do. I hope it's an actual surprise. Like, nobody knows, and all of a sudden it's like, wow! Kano White says, do you think the Drake Maverick thing is a storyline? They're just using him, basically he's let go, and they're just using him because he's still technically in a contract.
I have a feeling that he's going to stick around once this is over, though. They'll sign a new contract. Because he's still getting paid. Because they're using him. I have a feeling they'll keep him around. But they are definitely using him to fill a spot in the 205. Right now.
Right.
Here's Roderick Strong. He's fighting that one dude with the mustache.
Nice.
Loomis. Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis. We have Lewis S. in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Lewis.
Lewis.
Nice to see you. Telling you some great, wise advice. True that. As Matthew says, Travis is speaking some truth. Yep, truth that not very many people want to hear.
Yeah, nobody likes that.
Because you won't see people telling you anything about it. As Mason says, June 1st is going to be emotional and May 31st is my birthday.
Happy birthday coming up.
Yeah. Walter's like, Pac on AEW? Haven't seen Pac. Oh, there he is, huh?
It's good to see him
Oh,
back.
he's wearing a scarf. I think he's making fun of MJF. He's totally making fun of him. That's pretty funny.
I don't think he's making fun of MJF.
Oh, you don't?
No, they're both heels. It would make no sense.
Oh, are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Because he had a scarf on and he was in a house. I just figured he was kind of being a dick to him, was all.
Scarves are very popular right now. I'm going to wear one tomorrow.
Are you?
No.
Cool.
Have to buy me a plaid scarf. Weighing in at whatever. Orange Cassidy. From
Right.
wherever. Weighing whatever.
Doing whatever. Right. Matthew said, shit, if I did, it would have been stolen in Albuquerque. LOL. Why would it have been stolen? It's just silliness.
Ray Phoenix. We got Phoenix and Cassidy. Look at that roll.
Matthew's like, isn't 31 May 20th Memorial Day? No, May 25th. This Monday is Memorial Day.
Yeah, this one's Memorial
This is
Day.
Memorial Day weekend. If anybody wants to really know.
Here they go. I mean, Phoenix has got to just work the floor with this dude, right? Phoenix
Maybe.
is a top star.
I don't know. Orange Cassidy does pretty good sometimes when he puts a little effort into it, I guess.
He doesn't, though. That's his thing. Say, oh, there. His hands are in his pockets. Shit's getting real.
Aaron
There's the
says,
push. He moves out of the way. Oh, he jumps over his kick to the nuts. That was sick.
Got him.
Oh, and he trips
Without his hands.
No hands attached.
Whoa.
No batteries included. Oh, he jumps up there, Phoenix. Over the top. You got to think Ray Phoenix has got to be embarrassed at this point. Cassidy hasn't even broken a sweat. Hasn't even taken his hands out of his pockets. Looking just like Chuck Norris. Fucking Chuck Norris.
Right. Matthew said, my trailer with all of my tools and camping gear was stolen here last year. Why'd you leave it so people could steal it?
Maybe they just borrowed it.
Yeah, they just haven't brought it back yet.
They'll return it to somebody else.
Walter says, AEW will have a live talk with Taz at 10 p.m. Sweet.
Huh.
Sweet.
Over the top. Cassidy. Little arm drag. He's actually using his hands now. Phoenix rolls him up. Just a quick 1 count. Orange Cassidy getting the job done. Phoenix too. Oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Double stomp right to the upper back. That happened to me right now. I wouldn't be able to move my head.
Right. Walter's saying, go Cassidy. He wants him to win. He's all
He
for
wants
Orange
Cassidy to win it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like Cassidy to win it, but Phoenix has got to win this. Like, he's the better athlete.
Aaron's saying how much he loves your hat. He wants to know if he can have it.
Can't have that. Well, no. No, you can't have any of my hats.
You can't have any of his hats. Buy your own damn hats.
But you can buy this one. This one is available. Holy crap, that referee was counting fast.
He
Did you
was
see
like,
that?
snap, snap. That was a really quick 2 count.
He got excited. Here
He's
we
like,
go.
I forgot to count my Mississippis between it.
Look at that. Leg drop over the top. 1, 2, and nope. Kicks out. I don't even know. I was like, I don't know what he's going for there, like a crucifix or something, but now he's just working that elbow.
Well, he got his hands out of his pockets.
He's almost got him in his own back pockets.
Right?
Phoenix has got freaking Cassidy all sorts of wrapped up.
He's like, I put you in a pretzel.
Is he tapping? Is that considered a tap?
I don't think so. I think you have to use your hands.
Well, what if you can't get to your hands?
Well, that's not their fault. He can't get to his hands. The ref has to discern if he has hands or not. If his hands aren't tapping, you can't use your feet.
What if his hands are in his pockets and he has to submit and he can't tap?
I guess he'll just sit there until
Cassidy
he's done.
spills on out to the floor.
Matthew says, I was staying in an extended stay till April came, and it was fine for over a month until I was told to knit something by the property.
Huh? Why are you
Stitch. Lich.
How did you end up there? In whatever that place is called. New Mexico.
Albuquerque. He likes those weird places. He was born in Poughkeepsie, New York. He's out there in Albuquerque.
New Jersey, all those places.
You need to find a place with a normal name. Don't live in weird named
places.
I
would go to Albuquerque because of Bugs Bunny, but that's it.
Then you take a left away from it as far as possible.
But where did he start? Did he start in California or did he start in Texas? Which way is left?
Right?
Or did he come up from Mexico or is he heading down from Arizona?
Okay, to move it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get that word from that. Move it by the property. I was camping across the country. They told him to move it by the property.
He likes to move it. I do want to watch that tag. I think that's tonight.
Is it?
I think so. On Fox.
Relentless Warriors. Insane Courses. Extreme Adrenaline. Laughing Watts. Tonight at 9 on Fox. Watch Ultimate Tag. So that's now?
It's in 3 minutes. I'll put it up in the top corner. Just kidding.
Larry says, he can say I quit. True that. You can say that. Walter's like, come on, Cassidy, you got this. You got this. Oh. He's got it. Matthew says, I started in Virginia. No, you literally started in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Poughkeepsie.
You have to start from there and then say everywhere you were. What's that song? I've been to.
All right. I don't know the words to
Isn't that on the Hotel 6 or Motel 6 commercials or something?
But it's an actual song.
I know it's an actual song. I know this. It is said it's on a commercial, though. It says you should go back home to New Jersey, Matthew. Don't get him started. He's going to be so mad. Mason says, if you guys want to stay in contact with me, my Snap is at MasonM29. Sweet.
I think ours is WrestlingGab.
Do we have a Snapchat?
I'm pretty sure we do.
I have no idea because I don't do anything with it. Matthew says, shit, I'm just a mutt and nowhere is my home.
Boom! Big right hand.
Actually, you should just look at it like yourself is your home.
You're your happy place.
We got the Map Crow in the chat.
Hey, Map Crow.
Nice to see you tonight, bud.
I have an itch on my dang nose.
Says Matthew, are you or were you in WITSIC, the Witness Protection Program? Ha!
Let's hope not.
WITSIC.
Now he's out. He's been outed.
He's been everywhere, and now he has to change his name and location again.
Pretty sure if you were in the Witness Protection Program,
a different city,
you wouldn't have a YouTube channel.
In a different city and a different state with a weird ass name. Eli said it out of love. Did you?
He could move to Ingham, Idaho. Be a good place for him. Or Downey.
That's nice. Pretty sure he's not looking for BFE mountains. I think he's looking for BFE Florida beaches.
Maybe American Falls. Live on the beach.
Matthew says, "LOL, I'm just on the run." Right? Mason's like, "I'm getting a new phone next week, so
DDT.
if you add me on Snap, you would have to wait a week."
That's all right. We can wait a week.
Totally. Mapco says, "Johnny Cash song, I've been everywhere."
Yep.
Yes.
That's how I know
I've been
it.
everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. It's 9, or 7, but it's 9 on the East. So Walter's out. Says, "Okay, bye, guys.
off
I'm
like a
going to
prom
see
dress.
you Friday for SmackDown."
Fart in a whirlwind.
Fart in a whirlwind.
All right. See you, boss.
See ya. Have a great
Be
night,
safe.
Walter.
We'll see you Friday.
on Friday.
Then you can hang out with us all day Saturday. All
day.
night.
All day.
Got a pay-per-view.
Saturday night.
Look at this specimen over here on freaking NXT.
Silly.
Dude's a beast.
He just looks like it because he's got tat sleeves. So
What?
That's why he
Or
looks
because he's like a
beast.
foot thick from his back to his chest.
No, he's not.
Oh no, he's tiny.
He just looks big compared to the guy that's in there. Because the
Yeah,
guy
we
that's
know
in there is
Roderick
like a
Strong's
tiny
tiny.
stick.
There it is, Phoenix too. Oh, Cassidy
Ooh,
kicks
kicked
out.
out. Right? Mapco says, "Matthew, I get it. The song On the Road Again, Willie Nelson." Right?
No.
Ayla says, "Rockland, Idaho, population 20.
Hopefully they all fill out their census.
I haven't done my census. Have you done the census?
No, I don't care.
You don't care about the census?
Why would I care about the census even a little bit?
I don't want him to know me.
Oh,
I don't want him to have money for
white
schools.
noise.
Schools are
1,
stupid.
2, 3. Oh, he kicked out. I thought he had him.
Matthew says, "Tom Petty, I won't back down."
Well, I won't back down. And
What in the good Lord is this person doing?
my
Why is there a
ground.
ladder?
There's a ladder match Saturday, and these 3 are in it.
Oh, that's that. Who's that guy?
He's with Penelope Ford.
Ah, okay. That's who he is.
He's gonna get rolled up. Oh, stunner. 1, 2, and 3. That referee is on steroids.
Yeah, he quick counted a lot, didn't he? That's
The
crazy.
whole time.
Oh.
There's your thumbs up.
You're giving him too much effort there, bud. You're not supposed to have a smile or anything. You're dumb. Oh, we've got a finger coming out.
Thumbs up.
He's flipping people off.
Ah, what a
Rude.
dick face.
What a douche. And he says, "Honestly, I'm thinking that by going to Florida, I might be able to help with disaster relief." True.
Your own.
Your own disaster relief. Travis is on a roll tonight, isn't he?
I was just thinking
He's like,
hurricanes.
"I'm just being a dick to everybody."
Well, I meant like if you go to Florida, you're going to get hit with a hurricane.
Right.
It's going to be your own disaster.
Your own disaster relief's gonna happen, dude.
It's South Carolina's like that. Freaking North Carolina's like that.
Kato says, "Why did TNA change its name to Impact?"
I don't know. Probably just because the name TNA sounds like tits and ass.
Right? And everybody associates it with
But
that.
it looks like they're going to do something else with TNA. Like they have been there's like a little feud going. TNA and Impact. So it's going to be like maybe a second show. Or the second hour will be called TNA. I've read a few things about it. I don't know exactly what's happening in there.
Mapcrow says, Central Pennsylvania population 10 due to the underground mine fire that still is going and the people were forced to move.
Oh, yeah. It's still on fire. It still smokes.
Yeah.
And that was like in the 70s or something.
Yeah.
Maybe the 80s. What do you need?
I watched a whole thing about that.
Yeah.
Like a whole documentary thing or whatever about the people, or read something about it. It was pretty cool.
Is Lucha going to come down there, or is he already down there?
I haven't seen him yet. Doesn't look like it.
Because this is all 8 of them, but the Luchasaurus is in that.
Yes.
God, he missed.
Matthew says Matt the real
whack.
Silent Hill.
Rhea Ripley's wrestling tonight.
Aaron, why would you take a shower and then get ready for a run? Why wouldn't you just go get ready for a run and then take a shower?
Calves on the freaking guardrail. That's
a weird way to do it. It's backwards. It's ass backwards there, buddy. Matthew says, "Fuck you, Travis."
Just saying, you're gonna go there. Something's gonna get hit with a hurricane. You're gonna be cleaning up your own yard.
Mason's like, later in life, like maybe late 20s, I want to get a citizenship to Israel and live there and U.S.
That's the way to do it. I wouldn't mind going to Israel.
Pretty cool there, yeah. Matthew says, "You're like Artie Lang without the heroin." Matthew asks, why Israel? Larry says, Travis and Dalethea worked for the census back in 2000, and if you don't turn in a census form, they will come to your house and fill out one for you. Oh, so you'd have to let them in, and they have to stay away because it's social distancing, so they're not allowed to my house. I don't think they'd want to come to my house. I think there would be a German Shepherd that would hate them.
I feel like they send me a stinking form every 3 days. I've got postcards. I've got envelopes. I haven't got any phone calls yet, but I'm like, seriously.
But we don't answer phone calls that aren't from our area or people we know. So it's kind of like, yeah, no. We could have been getting phone calls from census people and have no idea.
Can I speak with Travis? And I'm like, no.
No. Click. Matthew's all excited about Rhea Ripley.
Yes, me too. I was seeing her over there yapping. That'll probably be the main event over there on NXT, so we got to see what's happening over on AEW before we switch it over there.
Right. Mason's like, Matthew, I love Israel, and I'm going to learn to speak Hebrew. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Aaron's like, hey, don't say that to my boy, Travis. He's my homie. Love you, Travis. And Ayla's like, F you, Travis.
Damn it. Lots of hate in there.
Lots of hate and love. We got Luke in the chat. Hey, Luke. How's it going, bud?
How you doing, boss?
Says, hey, Trav and Dalethea and chat. Yay, chat. As Mason says, fuck you, Travis, LMAO. Yeah, Travis.
Everybody hates me tonight.
Whatever.
Love it.
Right?
I'm doing something right. It's my best
Yay,
show.
Woo! Hate. The Map Crow says 1962 was the year of the mine fire in Centralia, Pennsylvania. However, some think the one in 1932 was never fully extinguished. Aren't there people that still live around there, though?
Yeah, that's why he said 10.
Like, they wouldn't sell. Like, the government tried to buy all their land. Like, the government tried to buy it out, and people were like, yeah, no. I am not selling to your assholes. No, thank you.
I would have sold. I mean, if I got fair market price, but the market price could be like $10.
Right?
Nobody lives in your city, and your city's dead, and it's on fire, then you can't have people living there.
Right? Kato says, I love you guys. You're an inspiration to me. Sweet.
Awesome. I'm inspiring people.
Travis is inspiring people. Nice. Looks like I'm tired. My lady has been dealing with real bad allergies. Yeah, it's that season, huh? It sucks, man. Sorry about that.
My daughter deals with them really bad, too.
Hopefully she finds something that helps. I mean, I don't even know if, sometimes medication doesn't even help.
Chris Statlander.
And then sometimes you can't take the medication because if you want to, live life, you can't be all drugged up all the time. As Ayla says, get Travis out of here.
Boo!
As Matthew says, LL Ayla, you're the best. He says, yeah, I know Matthew, but I want to live there and I'm not Jewish. LOL, I'm Catholic. Well, they've got both sides in Israel, so you'll be fine.
They got a bunch of difference over there. It can be Muslim, Christian, or Jewish.
Mm-hmm. Luke says, I'm neither early or late. I always arrive precisely when I mean to. Exactly.
It's all calculated.
Aaron doesn't like people bullying you.
Sheeta.
So. Hikaru. Sheeta.
I'm definitely not trying that first name.
Ikaru Shida.
Hikaru?
Ikaru.
It starts with an H.
Ikaru. 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 It doesn't matter. They don't say their H's really. Ikaru. Yay!
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Okay, so this look on June 1st for Monday Night Raw. Will be my last stream on here. It looks like, Travis, I'm going to circle your house. When you're outside, I'm going to throw cabbage at you. Nice. Cabbage.
I thought I smelled cabbage.
What is that from?
It's on Austin Powers.
That's right.
With Mini-Me, and he's like, I thought I smelled cabbage.
That's right. That's right, ew.
By the way, I love cabbage. I eat Brussels sprouts almost every day.
Right. Eddie likes, what do you call it?
Liver.
No.
Oh.
I'm not talking about liver. I'm talking about the fermented stuff.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah, which is made out of cabbage. Matthew says,
Britt Baker.
Luke, my AIDS, my Aldous.
My AIDS.
my
AIDS is
from
flaring
here
up.
it looks like an I, but it's not.
My AIDS is flaring up.
AIDS have kicked in. My Aldous have kicked my ass for the allergies. My allergies have kicked my ass for the last 4 days really bad. Travis is inspiring us to learn judo so we can chop him. Luke says she's on an alcohol and sleep routine. LOL. I'm not sure alcohol would really be the thing to go for if you have allergies, but hey, whatever works for her.
Wim Hof. It cures allergies.
Ayla says I get hay fever when the seasons change. That sucks. As Matthew says, oh yeah, I've been drinking more earlier because my eyes are killing me and I'm all jacked up.
What is she? The native something? Native savage or native?
The native beast?
Beast.
Yeah, something weird like that.
Right, Cheetah's forehead.
Matthew says he's going to bring the tomatoes. Sweet.
You bring the Jack, and I'll bring the Coke. We're going to party till this place goes up in smoke. All right, we got Stan Lander, Sheeta, Nyla Rose, and Britt Baker. It's a tag team match.
Luke says, I'm not going to argue with her. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. As Ayla says, my AIDS have flared up again.
Feel it in my joints.
Okay, so I know you guys think it's hilarious, but from my side, I'm trying to figure out and decipher what you guys are saying with your phones that can't type right.
Statlander goes right after Rose. And Aubrey is the referee, so this is an all-women affair. Sort of.
Mason's like, plus Israel has a lot of great landmarks, and I want to see it in person, right? Anybody would. Pretty cool, old school stuff. He says, Mason also says, earlier today my mom tripped on the sidewalk, and her whole face is busted and bloody. That sucks, man.
Ow!
I hope her face is okay. Like, nothing's, like, really busted. Like, I knew some people that were drunk and tripped and fell on the curb and busted out their front teeth.
With her hands not working?
She was drunk. What the fuck do you expect when you're drunk?
Fuck it. I don't need my hands.
I don't know.
I didn't want to drop my beer, so I took it with my teeth. No. Said no one ever.
I have freaking no idea. I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you what would happen.
I literally had a friend playing basketball one time, and it was at a Mormon church, and they have the stage behind usually one half of it.
Uh-huh.
And somebody had kind of pushed him, when he went up. So it was a foul. But he hit his front teeth on the stage,
right.
And it knocked him out, but it did it root and all, so they could put him back in.
Yeah, they just have to reattach. It's pretty cool like that.
Yeah,
but like
so
poor Cesaro, like how he broke his front teeth.
In.
Oh, that was terrible.
It broke his sinus cavity.
Yeah, that was awful. Awful. Matthew says, I'm on my 4th AIDS. Good deal, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. Looks like, okay, I just came in to check in. I'm heading to bed. Be safe and see you all Friday.
All right, we'll be here Friday and Saturday.
Yep, we'll be here Saturday,
Keep your
too.
Saturday
for the
calendar open.
AEW pay-per-view.
Double or nothing. Statlander getting manhandled.
And Matthew says, falling down is dangerous. Yeah, don't want to break
The older
a hip.
you get, the more dangerous it is.
You're like, I don't want to fall down. It's terrifying.
I remember when I was young, I could care less if I fell on ice. Now I look at ice and I'm like, it's kind of my enemy.
Right? Like, I've slipped on the ice a few times.
Well, I'm scared of one of these things and like tearing like something in my groin.
Yeah. I usually fall down on my hip. I usually end up slipping and falling down on one side. I usually try to not put my hands down.
Oh, I'll put my hands down. I'm okay. If
I'm worried about
any of this stuff gets broken, I'm fine.
I'm always worried about the wrist breaking thing.
I'm fine with that. I've had it happen before.
Ugh.
I ain't breaking no hip, I can tell you that.
Mason says, yeah, at least I cleaned the blood up and iced her face, and she good now, but her face is swollen. Pretty sure her face is going to be swollen for a while.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's ouchy. Like, I'm just hoping nothing underneath is broken, like any of her facial bones or anything are broken. She might have loosened some teeth up or something. Ugh, terrible. That's sad. And
get her a helmet for Christmas.
Get her a helmet.
Unless she's got a birthday coming up.
Get her a hockey mask.
She'll love you.
Get her a
She'll
goalie
appreciate
mask.
it.
I got you this goalie mask and a helmet, Mom. Just so you know, so if you ever fall,
just
you'll
for
be
your
okay.
walks and when you in and out of the car in
Right.
in May, and you don't fall.
Right. Just make sure you're okay. As Mapco says, you're a good son. Yep, he is. Ayla says, biting the curb on your own. Right? Yeah, I know. That was crazy. Richard Charlton. Hello, Richard Charlton.
Hey, Richard.
Nice to see you back. Did you leave? I didn't know you left.
You watching NXT or AEW?
Yeah, because we don't know anything about NXT.
I'm watching it. I don't know what's happening right now.
Mason's like, thank you, Mapco. My mom is 48. And then Ayla says, how old is April, Travis?
She was born 72. She's born. So she's 47.
We have Joven in the chat. Hey, Joven. Nice to see you in the chat
Joven.
tonight, bud. Kiddo says, are you guys from Pittsburgh?
No,
No.
we're not. We're on the other side of the United States.
Yeah.
Joven.
That's Kato asking that.
No, the name Joven. It reminds me of I Love You Man.
Oh.
And he's trying to come up with like a cool nickname.
Oh.
Hey,
that's
Joven.
right.
It's like Jobin or something like that.
Mason's like, her birthday is September 6th. Maybe I should. LMAO.
Do it. I'm not get her a helmet.
We just want to make sure you're safe, Mom. I don't know if she takes jokes well, but I mean, it'd be funny. This is for all those trip and fall accidents you might have. I just want to make sure your brain's safe. Matthew, LOL shit. I'm going to start walking around in riot gear getting nookie on. Fuck people. Matthew's like, has anyone ate at BJ's before?
I've never heard of it.
What?
Hope it's not perverted.
Oh, I know who it was for, Ayla. The biting the curb was not for Mason's mom, but for Dalethea's friend. She's not really my friend. It was just a coworker I worked with. When I first started working there, she didn't have any front teeth and she never smiled, and it was really weird. And I finally got the story from people of what happened. It was funny. So I finally asked her one day, I was like, do you still get that drunk? And she's like, no. She's like, I stopped drinking. I was like, learned your lesson, did ya?
That's brutal.
It's like, how the hell do you do that? I mean, seriously. Mason says she takes jokes well, so she'll love it. Well, there you go, buddy.
Now you got
an in. Now you got a great gag gift for her birthday. Richard says, I left for dinner. Well, what the hell did you have for dinner, Richard? You got to tell us now.
Dalethea loves the food angle.
Well, if you're going to tell me what you went and did, you're going to have to expand on that.
Especially if there's food involved.
Ayla says, that's what I thought. I don't want to know what PJ's is. Matthew says, I can't stand sports fans from Pittsburgh. They're worse than Seattle fans. I cheer for the Redskins before either of those retards. I don't cheer for Pittsburgh or Seattle fans either. They're weird.
You're a Seahawks fan.
I am, but I don't cheer for the fans.
Nobody cheers for the fan. But you cheer for the team.
Okay. Matthew says, I can't stand sports fans from Pittsburgh. They're worse than Seattle fans. I'd cheer for the Redskins before either of those retards. So he's not cheering for the fans. I don't think anybody does. You know?
Oh, Nyla Rose upside down right into Britt Baker.
Oh, poor Britt Baker. She's like, God, get your bleep out of my face. That's disgusting.
1, 2, and 3. No, she kicked out.
She kicked out.
How the hell did she kick out of that?
She's like, oh, man, you think you can beat me with that? You can't beat me. Dun, 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 dun. Richard
Statlander's
said
a powerhouse.
beef pasta.
Yummy.
Matthew says,
Like
BJ's
Smirnoff?
Restaurants and Brew House. I'm talking to perverted children. Well, Matthew, you've set yourself up for these jokes multiple times in your pervertedness. So, we just expect pervert from you all the time now.
BJ's Bar and Grill.
Oh, Matthew said, this chat isn't for dandies.
Statlander turns it around.
As Ayla says, woo, go fans.
Look at the power.
F the team.
Look at the power of Statlander. That's got to be 260 pounds on her back. Here comes Sheeta. Missile drop kick. Bam.
Matthew's like, what? Miss D, you know what? I quit. Ha ha! Ha! I broke you. I broke you.
There it is. 1, 2, and 3. No.
Oh!
Nyla kicks out.
She kicked out of that. Sheeta didn't do it well. Mason's like, Packers got ranked as the best sports fan base, so we got the best fans.
The Packers, huh?
Matthew says, yeah, WrestlingGab fans, you're so great, woo!
I was going to say the best fans would be the St. Louis Cardinals baseball fans.
Yeah.
They even cheer for the other team's
They
players.
do, don't they?
Yeah.
They're like Canadians. The map Chris says, blackjack. Wow, I miss the casinos. Thanks, Mason. All right. That's funny.
Statlander so close. Nyla Rose just barely hanging in.
Matthew's like absolute nonsense.
Britt Baker's hurt. Looks like Britt Baker's hurt bad. She's got a trainer in the corner with her.
Uh-oh. Did she break her face?
No, it's a knee, it looks like.
Well, she's kind of a pussy.
1, 2, and... Aubrey stops counting.
Well, she had to because she'd have got her shoulder up.
Oh.
Nyla Rose lifted her ass off of her so she could actually put her shoulder in the air.
That's it.
Oh.
Statlander tried to get there, but she couldn't get there in time.
No, she tripped over
Nyla
the
Rose
ropes.
with the power. Baker's in trouble, though. We might get her a change in our pre-show. Because that's the pre-show. That's the buy-in.
Oh.
Is Statlander
So,
Britt Baker?
Britt Baker was with Nyla Rose?
Yeah, they were a tag team tonight.
Why were they a tag team? Because they're mean? She's like, I'm going to get out this table. Look at me. I'm so cool. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Nyla Rose with the table. Sheeta's going to get herself in a little bit of trouble.
Matthew's like, was there a Tower of Doom? I don't know. Doom on you. Doom on you. Mapcro says, you showed Mason. It's a great, great time. As Mason told Mapcro on his 21st birthday, I want to go to Vegas and go to the casinos.
Is she setting the table up above her?
I don't know if it knows what it's doing.
Well, she had the table's legs locked and then they came unlocked.
I have no.
She can do another pop-up power bomb right onto the table. This poor girl. Sheeta's going to get broken in half.
Ayla. Yeah, WrestlingGab fans are great. Travis sucks. Dalethea is okay. Woo! I'm okay!
Yes!
Matthew's like, I achieved everything.
Statlander.
Dalethea has achieved all.
It looks like Nyla Rose might be going through the table.
I achieved the okay status. Woo.
Oh, Sheeta.
Could it happen? She can't even get her. She's like, get your stupid feet over there, lady.
Get in position.
Ugh. Yeah.
Sheeta gonna do a suplex? No. Sheeta's gotta go through that table. No, she's gonna suplex
She gonna
her ass.
suplex her? Oh.
There it is. Oh, but Sheeta led with her head.
She did.
Hopefully she's okay. She broke that table with the back of her head.
A little bit too, huh? Her head up there. Yeah, that's not good. Matthew says, when I watch sports, I watch the game and appreciate the plays. Whatever, Matthew. You're over there like, fans, fans, fans. Yay, fans. I like the fans. They're great.
So you're going to be okay with the NFL not having any fans in the seats? It's going to be so weird if that's the case. And that, I mean, California, they're planning on that. So the Rams, they won't have any players. They won't have any fans. The Raiders are somewhere else. But the 49ers, the Rams, the Chargers.
Reduction to violence. I was like, Ayla, I now owe you eclairs. Ayla says, I accept. Nice. Micro says, next time I go to Vegas, I want to go alone and get in some real trouble. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Hookers and prostitutes. Or cocaine and prostitutes.
Hookers and prostitutes. Aren't those the same thing?
Yeah, I know, I messed up. Escorts. Okay, she can escort my penis into her vagina. Hot tub time machine.
For a price, it can happen.
And I want the girl from the poster too. No shenanigans.
No shenanigans. No shenanigans.
I don't care. Wake her up.
So, who else is in on this? Yeah, we're all going to pass. What do you mean you're going to pass?
Will she do 4? She'll do 3? Okay.
Let me call you back.
Hey, I need $3,000. I'm not into it, man. Okay. Hey, it's just me and you. $2,000.
Such a silly
Dude,
show.
let's just play quarters. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to be by myself. You know what happens when I'm by myself?
Oh, God.
If he kills himself, can we go home?
Right. Oh, my God.
I've never seen that show, so I don't.
Never.
I'm pretty sure that part happens. But.
As me said, the Raiders are now in Vegas. Yes.
Yep.
That's where they went. Matthew says, Herb Abrams is my hero. Cocaine and hookers.
Old Herb.
Mason says, Hot Tub Time Machine, great movie.
Oh.
LOL.
Love it.
Yeah, totally.
Living on cocaine and whiskey.
Totally.
Commercials. I should be singing.
You should be singing commercials? Why are we singing commercials?
Why not?
I don't know. It seems weird to sing commercials.
No, sing because of the commercials.
Oh, sing because of commercials.
Because you're not filling time with the comments.
There aren't any comments.
Ask questions.
Read the last comment.
Ask good questions.
I don't have any good questions.
You got nothing. You're like, I have nothing.
I have nothing for you.
I don't want to talk to any of you.
I have nothing.
Thanks for being here.
I have nothing for any of you. I'm not like Matthew. I don't appreciate fans. No, I'm just kidding. I don't cheer on the fans.
You're socially unacceptable.
I'm socially unacceptable. It's my new name. Socially unacceptable.
New sweater idea.
New sweater idea. Yes. That is a new sweater idea.
I feel like every time I look over at NXT, there's a commercial on.
I haven't noticed any of their stuff. Like, I didn't notice any of their matches yet tonight. Is that weird? Probably. Probably should be more about it, I guess.
Well, you're going to see Ira Shirai and Rhea Ripley here in a little while. I'm pretty sure we'll be watching that one.
Probably.
A little bit more into it, at least. But we do have Sammy Guevara and Matt Hardy, which will probably be the main event over on AEW.
Man, he's like, holy fuck, BJ's is trying to charge me over $50 for a steak delivery. Matthew, that sounds about normal for what hookers charge for BJ's. Are you sure you're actually
50?
ordering from an actual restaurant, or is it something else? As he says, my dirty wang-a-tang. Mason says it's going to be weird when I'm done with social media at first, but it will work out for me. Yeah. Oh, hey, Sean Spears has breaking news for us.
He's got his own TV show now.
Sean Spears news.
He's like a weatherman.
Severe injuries. Oh.
Breaking news.
Has finally retired, he says.
Dustin Rhodes
has retired. Finally.
Is retiring.
It says, it's Cody's fault Dustin Rhodes has retired. He said his little thing at the bottom, his little ticker. And it says, Lance Archer destroyed Dustin. Oh. Dustin Rhodes finally retires.
Oh,
it's Cody's
God.
fault.
Did you hear that?
No.
12 years ago, swallowing pills wasn't all that hard for you, was it?
Oh, gosh. Says, Sean Spears should be in the top 5 of the AEW rankings. Why does Sean Spears not have a match at Double or Nothing this Saturday?
He's going to be wrestling Dustin, probably.
Sean Spears busted Cody's head open with a chair. He's going to go into business for himself. I challenge Dustin Rhodes. Oh, jeez.
I love the Newsacre thing. I hope they can do this more often.
Right? Problem solved.
I didn't realize Sean Spears was so good on the mic. I'm pretty impressed.
I didn't hear what he said that last part, if you're looking for something.
I didn't hear it.
Oh. I guess I have my volume turned down too far.
You're like, let me...
I can't hear it.
So you turned mine up? Wouldn't that be
That's
turning
mine.
yours down? I know, so it turned mine up when you turned yours down?
Yeah, so I turned mine up. If I turn it down, there's nothing. Yeah.
I have a thing in my ear.
I turned mine up.
Okay.
Can you still hear yours?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Let me turn it all the way up in your ear. I have sensitive hearing. That's so loud.
Yeah, it is loud.
Owie. Who's it going to be? The Murder Hawk? Or the American Nightmare?
Mapker says the potential big lottery ticket winner was asked what he would do if he won. He smiled and said, a bunch of hookers and cocaine.
I seen that. And then he said, just kidding, but the reporter had pulled away too fast because she didn't like jokes.
Of course not.
She was anti-joke, so she hurried and pulled away.
It's because she's a woman.
And you could see him lip. Just kidding, but by then the interview was over.
And she's like, I have to turn mine down because you made it too loud. It's too loud. I can't handle that in my ear.
9 men. Who's going to get the chip? They'll be the number 1 contender for the title. Whoever.
Right?
There it is. See, that's the buy-in right there. Statlander, Britt Baker.
Hopefully you guys can't hear that on my thing.
Inner Circle.
Jesus. I can hear it through my shirt.
Okay.
Because you turned yours all however you wanted yours, and now mine's way too loud.
We'll turn it down on the knob.
Larry wanted to know, who do you guys think is the best comedian ever? I don't know, but I think he's leaving. But he's also leaving?
The best comedian ever is leaving?
No. Larry said, who is the best comedian? Who do you guys think is the best comedian? And then Larry's like, well, guys, I'm going to go for the night. See you guys on Saturday night at what time, Travis?
What'd I say? 7?
8.
8? Yeah, 8. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
I just thought there might be a little pre-stuff. So maybe 7:30. We'll see.
Possibly.
7:30 to 8.
Right? Right? As Ayla says, I can hear your headphones. Exactly. I can hear it too. I moved my mic away.
I turned it down, so.
Because it's like right there, so it's like...
That's why I put mine back behind my head.
Well, I have 2 ears on mine, not just one.
Oh, you can just put it down your shirt, like your sleeve. I forgot about that.
Still so loud.
Just turn the red knob.
Will you turn it?
I did.
Well, turn it more.
Is that better?
No.
Oh.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yes! Says Matt Hardy.
Right? Let's see. Matthew said American Psycho is required viewing for all men.
Yeah, I watched that one right out of high school.
Right? Matthew said no hookers here are only $30 with a tip. So they only play the game just the tip. Macro says American Psycho, the book is real messed up to be nice. Ayla says steak is code. Macro says, I thought pizza was the code. Ayla says, I had real steak for dinner, not hooker steak. Matthew says Norma is outstanding, but George Carlin is pretty damn alright. However, Dave Chappelle is someone special. What the fuck ever. You guys need to start listening to like Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is my favorite right now. Eddie Murphy was hilarious. There's so many good comedians. Andrew Dice Clay. Hickory dickory dock. Love Andrew Dice Clay.
Right.
Dane Cook. But I'm pretty sure that Cat Williams is my favorite.
Right. We've got Bill McMahon in the chat. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Nice to see you tonight. Talking about delete. Delete everybody. Right. Matthew says, seriously, we need to delete this chat and make it obsolete. As Ayla says, never. That's right. It's going to be here forever.
It's going in the archives.
Larry says that. And then Mason said, well, guys, I got to go. I might not be here Friday and Saturday, but I'll see you guys next week for my final full week here. All right. Well, hey, you have a great rest of your week, bud. And I guess if we see you on Friday, we see you on Friday. And if we see you on Saturday, we see you on Saturday. And if not, we'll see you Monday because we'll be here.
We will be here every one of those days.
True that.
Friday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Exactly. Mapco says the best comedian would be either Don Rickles or Rodney Dangerfield for me.
Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. Oh my God. He's so hilarious.
He is pretty funny. Pretty funny.
There's so many comedians. Like, I basically just like any comedian that's on usually.
Right?
I like that Nikki Glazer or whatever her name is. She's hilarious right now, too. Is that her name, Nikki Glazer?
I think so. Matt Crow says Dane Cook, I think, was sent to America by the Taliban. Ugh. Javier says, I'm back, but I have to go later. All right, well, we're only here for about another 20 minutes, bud.
Yeah, you can hang out with us for a little bit.
Ayla says, Jim Jeffries, Mitch Hedberg, Chad Daniels, they are my favorites. Jim Jeffries isn't too bad. He's pretty funny. In some of his stuff, maybe not
He's
everything.
the Australian. He does all right.
Is he the one that takes off his shirt?
No, that guy's hilarious, though.
The guy who takes off his shirt's pretty funny. I don't know his name.
The Russian. The one that talk about Russian.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. Pretty funny.
Bring it to you live. Country music.
That's great of them.
This guy is, like, ridiculous. Opry Live. Every word he said.
It's just too loud.
I didn't turn. Holy crap. Turn it.
Javier says, LOL, I have to go in 20 minutes. Well, sweet. We'll go with you. In 20 minutes.
Yeah, because I want to watch Tag.
Yeah, Tag. That should be kind
Sounds
of
like a terrifying movie.
Ultimate Tag?
Just Tag.
Tag. Did your mom come and get Crawl?
She did.
Good. That guy's eating spaghetti and meatballs. That guy's
Ayla's
just eating
mom needs to
spaghetti.
come get all her packages. There's like 15 of them.
That?
And then it started raining, so I brought them in.
Ugh. Now they're on top of stuff. Did you spray them down?
They were outside for like 2 days.
Not all of them. Those other ones just barely had to have come today.
Nope, I haven't checked the mail today.
I want her to stop sending stuff to our house. I'm going to start putting return to sender on that shit.
I want $1 million.
You can do something about it. You just refuse. Mapco says, Norm Macdonald is very good and rest in peace. Fred Willard, he was very good for a long time.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald's hilarious. I don't know about stand-up. He's just a funny comedian. But yeah, his stand-up stuff's funny. Who else?
Ayla says, I showed Jim Jeffries to my friend's girlfriend and she was so offended. That's funny.
He's funny. Like, he was talking about, like, rape. Because he talks about rape. And he's like, you know, in comedy, you deliver it with your tone. Mm-hmm. But there's a reporter that follows them around. And she writes it down and then publishes it. And he's like, you can't make rape sound funny in writing. Something like that. It's funny, though. You're just like, oh, my gosh.
Who was this?
Jim Jeffries. He's an Australian. He's an anti-gun dude. That's the only reason I'm not a huge fan of him. But
yeah.
But it's because he's Australian. He's just warped.
Yeah, they are. Kato says, what is the greatest move in WWE history in your opinion? And the Mapco said, none.
Leg drop. It's good.
What's the lamest? What's the lamest move in WWE history? That one could probably be answered.
My favorite move of all time is the clothesline. I've always loved the clothesline. So I still get excited when people get clothesline today. That's why I like, Bray Wyatt. Brody Lee does it. Barry Windham did it. Lex Luger did it. Hawk and Animal both did it. I just love the clothesline. But I think he's probably talking about a finisher called a lariat or a sickle.
Illa says, yeah, he's great. That's funny.
Yep. I've listened to him before. Like, even TR's told me that I should listen to him a little bit, and I have. I've done some of his stuff, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Because I like intense comedy.
Right.
Like, especially really intense comedy.
Except Bob Saget. Not his.
No, because he doesn't know how to deliver it.
His was horrible.
It's like somebody getting up there and just saying fuck just to say it.
Right.
And so it was dumb. Like, he would say it when it wasn't needed.
Yeah. So Matthew gave up on his steak from BJ's. So instead he's getting diarrhea food from Chipotle.
There you go.
It's Ayla's favorite place, Chipotle. Ayla says, Chad Daniels is good too. Check him out. He's fractured and has many personalities. A little broken Matt Hardy. Matthew says, I really enjoy Seinfeld. I saw him for my 22nd birthday. Nice.
Oh, I'm sure Seinfeld's hilarious in person. I mean, even in his show, that's what he is a stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Javier says, I love when people use a regular move and use it as their signature or finisher.
Right.
Nice. Ooh.
Like the rock bottom.
I guess, right? I guess Sammy Guevara is like, I don't like my head being slammed into a pole.
No, he doesn't. He's anti-head pull.
Wow, his neck healed really fast from his cart issue.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's because he's a Spanish god. And gods heal faster than normal people.
Yeah, this is a comedy video I sent Travis a while back. Evil's brain about anxiety was hilarious.
Oh, I like that JP guy too. Sears.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's pretty funny. I watch a few women comedians here and there, and so my whole feed is just filled with women's comedy.
Right? I'm sure some of them are really dumb.
Yeah, most are, but there's some that are pretty funny.
Mapcrow says, did you see when Vince McMahon is trying to covertly buy his own bankrupt XFL? No.
I have not seen that, but that's pretty funny. He's like, stocks are down, I'm going to buy it.
Well, might as well.
Shirai. There's not a lot of time left over here on NXT, and they usually have super long matches on NXT.
True.
So something's going to happen here. By the time that match starts, there's only going to be about 15, 13 minutes left.
True.
Unless they go over, but I don't see that happening.
Picture in picture. Stay where you are so you can watch it.
Yeah, we got picture in picture in picture.
Picture in picture in picture in picture. Matthew says, have y'all seen the Slap 2 video? LOL, I'll send it to you later. Granny with a flamethrower was awesome.
Oh, on
the powerbomb is wrestling.
I think I've seen that.
JBL and the clothesline from hell is simply devastating.
Uh-huh. I love clotheslines. Like I said, the harder they are, the more excited I get.
Right.
Like when the dudes like just go inside out.
Matthew's asking Map, is that for real? Right?
Is it the grandma with the flamethrower and she's hitting the virus?
Yeah.
It's a black balloon with the red balloons on it.
She's burning coronavirus.
That shit's funny. Should have my grandma do that.
I just couldn't help it because Matthew talks about flamethrowers a lot, and we've had conversations about them in our chat. So
the perfect home defense weapon.
The perfect home defense weapon.
Hell. Like,
right?
Oh, shit.
Like, oh, shit. She just coming out right now, Matthew.
It's happening right
now. She is out there coming to the ring. She's yanking on her jacket and whatnot.
She's showing it off.
Doing her kicks and her weird move things that she does when she comes out anymore. And the Macro says, yes, it is for real. Matthew says, Rhea hasn't come out yet, has she? Oh, I already said that.
Yeah, Iro's out there. Rhea's out now.
Matthew says, LOL, Vince is like Trump.
There's only 12 minutes right now left, so
yeah,
they're going to have to get to work.
Something. Jeez.
I figured this would be a pay-per-view match.
Right.
There's a drop kick, but they're probably going to save that pay-per-view match for Charlotte and Rhea.
Most likely, huh?
Iro kicks her in the face. I don't want to call that one, though. But that was some good stuff.
Matt. Old Sammy. Sammy thought he could get him, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's going to definitely win that one over there. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think?
I don't know. Maybe.
I would guess that. He's the better wrestler.
Yeah. Matthew's like, Rhea is sangria. I'm glad Rhea is back. Well, good. Somebody should be glad she's back.
She's Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
The Lost City.
No.
He
said sangria.
I know.
It's a drink.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it a good one?
It's like wine and like fruit.
Well, that's why I'm asking if it's a good one. Because is it because she's hot or something?
Yeah. Mapco says, Matthew, the story about the Vince trying to buy the XFL is on the sports website, The Athletic.
Oh, wow.
As Matthew says, Becky got knocked up because she didn't want to face Ripley. She's like, well, oops. I don't like how this is going. I'm just going to go get pregnant.
Don't pull out. What? It's too late. Here it is.
Oh.
That's it. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
No, Guevara
kicked
kicks out.
What? That's
Obviously,
just
this
crazy.
is going to lead to a big old brawl with the Inner Circle and the Elite. I haven't seen the Young Bucks in a while. When was the last time we saw the Young Bucks? 3 weeks ago? A month ago?
I don't know. Javier said my chat isn't going through.
Uh-oh, did you say a word that you're not supposed to?
Yeah, because sometimes if you say words you're not supposed to, it won't come through. But I have it on live chat, so usually it all comes through.
Use a code for your swear word that you're trying to throw out.
Yeah, so if you have, like now it is. Yeah, so like if you are an underage person, sometimes your bad words won't come through. They won't let you talk bad. Mapcare says, no problem, Matthew, and I didn't charge you $50 like the steak.
Matt Hardy, so close. Guevara kicks out again.
How do you?
Who knows?
The Map Crow says, Jim Cornette calls them the young fucks.
I wonder why. I wonder why he's jealous of them. They remind me of the Rock and Roll Express, and he loves the Rock and Roll Express, so.
Maybe that's why, because he's like, they're like a cheap imitation.
I mean, shoot, the Rock and Roll Express was on here. 2 and... Nope.
Ooh, nope.
Now Hardy's kicking out.
Yeah.
What a grueling match.
Matthew says, Rhea and Charlotte will be amazing. It should really elevate the women's division. Asuka thrown in the mix will be something to watch.
It can be if they don't drop the ball with it. They got to do something with the SmackDown title. Not a huge fan of Bayley.
Javier's asking, have you guys made Cooking Gab? LOL. There we go. No. We haven't made Cooking Gab.
I could guest star on it.
Matthew says, I paid $24-ish for a chicken burrito and hard chicken taco with a hard steak taco. Nice. Lots
There
of
you
tacos.
go. Half price.
Except for they're from Chipotle.
Half price BJs are always better.
Right?
It's like a $10 hooker. Not much to look at, but they get the job done.
Javier says, what's the meaning behind the name Wrestling Gab?
There's no meaning. Trying to think of something that went with talk. You know, talking. So gabbing.
Lots of gabbing.
She actually hated the name when I first came up with it. She's like, you should have let me know. I could have came up with something better than that. And now it's too late, so.
He took his shoe off.
No exciting story about gabbing.
What is it with taking stupid Sammy Guevara's shoes off? Oh, so he can
Oh
bite
my
his
God,
feet?
he's biting his sweaty foot.
That's disgusting.
He's getting athlete's face.
Ew, nasty,
He's got
nasty.
athlete's mouth.
Blech.
The fungi.
He's got the fungus. Matthew says, oh, fuck, shut up about my steak, damn it. Fucking assholes. It's all right that you like steak, buddy.
I like Chipotle.
You don't even eat Chipotle.
I would.
Would you?
Mm-hmm. If
You would
somebody
have
was
to-
completely against it. So it takes my food up choices completely out of it when I know somebody that's against
It would have
it.
had gluten.
Chipotle's? Oh, I thought it was the health place.
No.
Oh, maybe it's a different one I'm
It's
thinking
like, it's, they just make it in front of you, but they still make it like burritos and tacos and stuff.
Well, yeah, but you can get gluten-free stuff. Rice bowls and stuff.
We don't even have a Chipotle anymore.
I know, so it was Chipotle.
You could have had somebody else get it for you.
See?
I just refused because every time that they talk about it, they have an E. coli breakout.
If that was true, then they wouldn't have a business.
Well, they were always in the news for having E. coli breakouts, so.
Shooting star press. Matt Hardy hits him double knee. And Guevara still kicks out.
The Map Crow says, half price BJ's LOL, the line of the night. Matthew says there's wrestling with people gabbing, and it's a chat session. Wrestling is kind of at a standstill, so people just harass me. Matt
Hardy wins it.
He did some deleting. Delete. Javier says, bye, I'll be on the stream, just not talking. All right, bye, Javier.
All right, see you, boss.
We'll be here Friday and Saturday.
We'll be here Friday and then Saturday. Hang out with us Saturday for the AEW pay-per-view. Double or nothing.
Mapco says TJ was getting a half-price BJ in his PJs. Matthew says, Chipotle has vegetarian food and do bowls.
I don't need any vegetarian food. I need gluten-free food.
Vegetarian food. It's just vegetables. And beans and stuff like that. You eat that stuff.
Well, they're at the local ball field.
The local.
Is that Omega?
They have Kenny Omega and they're beating the poo-poo out of him.
Oh, they threw water in his
waterboarding
face.
him. That's not nice.
Water. The old waterboard's out.
They're all waterboarding poor Omega. That's not very cool.
He's coming to save him.
Stadium Stampede. Who's coming to save him?
Oh, broke his ribs easy.
Ugh.
It's like Barry Bonds swinging at his ribs.
Who's coming to save him?
The Young Bucks are back.
Are they wearing their masks?
They do. They have masks on. So I wonder if they were sick.
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe they're like, I'm not sure I want to do it.
I like this angle. Let's use masks.
Matthew said, Travis is sad about Chipotle. By the way, Chipotle is booming right now. They are like Volkswagen. Damascus is pissed. Matt Hardy is out there. He's entering the fray of Cray Cray.
Oh.
They're going to collide on Saturday night.
The Elite fighting on a baseball field.
And they're going to collide again on Saturday night.
Why did I say baseball field? That's obviously a football stadium.
Wouldn't they do stuff the same there? Wouldn't they have baseball there too?
No.
Oh, they don't do that?
They don't do the split stadiums anymore.
Oh.
The Raiders were the last one.
Oh. Matt Crow says, I never had Chipotle, and after what Dalethea said, I will not be anytime soon. I've never had it either, and that's the reason why.
Great
slander. Is because it's true. Look up Chipotle and E. coli, and you will find multiple articles of them having that problem.
It's like 3 people getting sick at McDonald's. They've only served 1 billion, but the 3 that got sick.
But you've never had any, like, horrible things.
Who's that? Adam Page! Adam Page is back!
What?
He ran from goalpost to goalpost.
He stopped.
He's not living in the woods getting drunk anymore.
He's not in the woods getting drunk anymore. He's out there. He's came in on his horse last night. He's
cleaning house. Right into the goalpost. Wow.
Dang, good for him.
He just ran 120 yards. Funny. He's like...
Matthew says, Chipotle has pork, chicken, beef. They are better than McDonald's and Wendy's. Well, of course, because they have all kinds of stuff. I think I'd rather just go to my local cantina and have real Mexican food. Thanks.
Cantina? Is that a bar?
It's a Mexican bar. It's kind of what El Heredero is, in a way, I guess.
They need to call the police.
The police? Who's calling the police? Why are they calling the police?
Because there's a brawl on a football field. We haven't seen this since Pokey Island days.
So they're going to call the police?
They're just going to fight Saturday when it's legal.
Oh, I see.
See? It's happening Saturday.
Saturday. Matthew says, what happens when the Young Bucks get real old? The masks will become merch for AEW. The Ducks are great at marketing.
They'll be called the Old Bucks?
The Old Bucks?
Or the Grown Bucks? There's Charlotte. She just hit an Iro Shirai.
Charlotte came out over there on NXT.
Oh, she's coming out all right.
She's like,
big
here.
boot to Iro Shirai, spear.
She's like, let me take care of both of you. She's having a grand old time over there, beating him up with her boobs.
Her boobs are just popping out of the top of her tank top. Or not tank top, turtleneck.
Right. Matthew said, Map, it's fine. What about McDonald's and the hot coffee?
I remember those days.
Matthew says, does he have a beer? No, he doesn't have a beer or whiskey. Maybe he drank himself out of that.
He had to run 100 yards.
He left, though. He's not out there with the other 4.
He had to go get a drink.
He's like, I'm done.
And spent.
And spent. Matthew says, why is it refreshing? Mapco says, avoid vegetables at all costs, Ron Swanson. Matthew says, slingshot lariat. And Matthew said, it's a Mexican kitchen. Matthew says, I love me some salad. And also her boobs.
And also her boobs.
No.
Yes.
He said, her boobs, man. I just said, and also her boobs. That's what he also said. He's like, she's got to be squishy, perky.
Are we talking about Charlotte?
I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. You did talk about her boobs, so I'm pretty sure that it's going to be part of the conversation.
I'm surgically perky. She's very perky.
Squishy perky.
I'm sure. Saline over silicone.
Some squishiness going on. Squish, squish. That's just silliness.
Andrade's got bad wrists now.
Oh. From too much stress relief?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel.
It's like, I've never had symptoms of it before. But started dating Charlotte, now I can't use my hands anymore. Anyways, we better call it a night. We will see you guys on Friday at 8, and then obviously AEW at 7:30.
Ish.
You'll see when we come on. We'll be here right around 7:38.
Yeah.
It just depends on if they're going to be a buy-in show. They call it the pre. That's what the pre-show is called on AEW. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good week. And we'll see you on Friday.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Night.